Oh, here's the former President of the United States, Bill Clinton. Good morning, Mr. President.
Morning, man. Well, it's official. My wife's presidential campaign isn't even a week old, and she's already got her first controversy. Man, even I wasn't that good. Seems there's a lot of debate over when she actually taped her declaration. She says it was last Thursday, but there are flowers in bloom in the window behind her, which suggests she either did it back in the fall or Al Gore's global warming deal's got more to it than I originally thought. Even though everybody knew she was going to run, her announcement was still a pretty big story. But I'll tell you who wasn't all that enthused. Governor Bill Richardson. He was like the stand-up comic who followed the Beatles the first time they did the Ed Sullivan Show. Hillary did have a slight edge in the news cycle, though. She declared her candidacy on the internet, where Governor Richardson declared his from a cargo net. There's a big boy, huh? There hasn't been a presidential candidate with an ass that big since the days of William Howard Taft. And now, there's two of them. I mean, there's a reason why Hillary did that video sitting on an overstuffed sofa. Camouflage. Pluto may not be a planet anymore, but I'm sorry, I don't mean to get swept up in all this anti-Hillary sentiment, but there's an awful lot of it out there. And all this time, I thought it was just me. What I didn't know was how much my old pal Dick Morris hated her. Holy God, it's like an Opie and Anthony Howard Stern kind of hated so bad. He's actually planning to swift boat her by producing some documentary, his own inconvenient truth, if you will. And he's soliciting $50 and $100 contributions to get it produced. Not exactly Harvey Weinstein, but I don't think I'll have a hard time raising the dough. I just don't know if folks are going to think it's all that legitimate. I mean, it ain't like old Dick's that upstanding an individual. He did an okay job managing my re-election campaign in '96, but then he had to leave 2 months early because he was caught sucking on some hooker's toes and let her talk to me on the phone while he was doing it. Come to think of it, that would make him the perfect Hollywood movie producer. Hey, I got some old home movie footage you might be interested in. Kind of like one of them Pamela Anderson, Paris Hilton type videos. Yeah. Except, you know, it's Hillary. But horror movies are pretty popular these days. I just can't tell you how many times I was tempted to make it a snuff film.
That's not nice, Mr. President.
Bill Clinton here at the Imus program, 16 after the hour.